Um, so I guess like if what is the ultimate goal for you then? If I was a genie, I can give you whatever wish you wanted in comedy. What would be that?
Um, you know what? For the genie, if I could ask the genie, I would want to learn a lot of different languages
No, no, no.
and
I'm talking
go
about
around the world.
stand up comedy, stand up comedy way.
No, this is stand up comedy.
Oh, okay, all right. You want to learn? Okay, I'm
I would
sorry.
like to learn a lot of different languages and go around the world being funny and talking to people all over the world.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. How many languages do you know?
I know one. I know some Spanish. That's about it.
Okay, cool, man. Well, I mean, and do you feel? I guess let me go ahead and just ask you the question. By not being in New York, by being in Delaware, and now being maybe a big fish in a small pond, being Philadelphia, Delaware, do you feel that this dream of yours has a ceiling now? Do you feel that like maybe before you thought that your name would be a part of a Netflix special, and now you might be doing, be headlining shows, in the Ramada Inn, in Allentown kind of thing? Do you feel the ceiling now that you are in Delaware, or do you think that the sky's the
No,
limit
I,
still?
I feel I feel like there's less of a ceiling. I think if
Okay.
anything, COVID has, and especially like COVID and the political environment of
Mhm.
this country has kind of wiped out a lot of what comedy is. It's not. It's like you can do. I just don't think it's worth doing. The
Yeah.
path that they have
Yeah.
for being a famous comic, it's like you got to make your own path. Some of my
Yeah.
favorite comics are people that kind of like blaze the trail. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what that trail is for me yet. I
Cool.
know that I have to figure that out, but I know I'm not going to follow some conventional path because I just can't bullshit people. I'm just not good at it.
Yeah.
Can't lie to myself. I can't lie to other people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure out what's honest for me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your dad. I guess I want to ask, has your dad ever seen you perform? And
Oh
what
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and what was his thoughts like? What was his thoughts when he heard you do comedy? What kind of feedback did he give you? Maybe like the last time. Maybe
He
like the
was
last time
just,
he did
he
hear
was
you.
just, he was just. My dad was really happy for me that I found something
Mm-hmm.
that I was
Cool.
passionate about.
Cool.
Um, yeah, he was happy for me.
Was his death sudden, or was it?
And he got cancer.
Oh, okay.
Died pretty slowly. It was rough.
Were you able to have were you able to have that moment with him where you kind of like,
No, because
no?
he had a stroke and he couldn't talk for like the last 6 months of his life.
Okay. Now, in that perspective, then, and this kind of guard that you keep up, and because you didn't really get that moment with your father, do you feel that you are going forward be more open with other people, because it seems like you enjoy being on your own terms, and even you don't run your jokes by other people unless they specifically ask you, like, do you see yourself being more open and having more of these kind of deeper conversations, now that you seem like you have a sense of your mortality? That's why you went to New York at 30 years old.
I'm open. I'm always willing to talk shop and talk comedy. I think the issue is that I don't think uh, I don't think people really understand.
You don't people understand you?
No,
What do they don't understand?
and I don't know really how to communicate it.
um huh I don't know what I guess I don't know what you mean. And maybe that's what you mean. um
Yeah, it's complicated. Like I uh, I've had a lot of like today. I went to the dentist today.
mhm.
I got this tooth molded over. I got a
Okay.
cap on this tooth.
Okay.
I've had like really fucked up teeth for like a long
Oh,
time.
really?
Like,
Odd.
like rotten. I don't think most people can notice it because I don't smile that much. But I'm like thinking now, just like, you know, I want to get my teeth fixed. I want to get some of these dents fixed on my car. I want to get my own place. I want to have my own life. I think I've been just kind of fucking around for the last 10 years.
Interesting.
And I'm kind of ready to become an adult.
Interesting.
And I'm not sure. I'm finally in my. I think I sought out stand-up comedy because I got respect from it. I felt accepted for who I was. And now, for the first time ever, I'm starting to feel professionally at my job, in my career, feel respected and appreciated for who I am as a creative individual. And I'm starting to see more opportunities there. So now I'm thinking, do I need to do stand-up?
Oh,
Can
wow.
I still be the funny, creative person I am?
So you're talking about your day job now. You're talking about your day job that you get. Not okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, but I see it becoming so much more.
Okay.
Even some of the opportunities I'm seeing on the horizon. We're having a professional development retreat on Friday, and I'm being asked to present.
Wow.
At the PD from some new things that I've been using in my classroom. I just talked about it, and they were like, "We want you to show us how you do this."
Awesome.
I created a class. I created a whole class. It was just voted to be accredited by the faculty.
Awesome.
I have a new part-time job where I just find very intellectually challenging and interesting, and I have another job that I'm applying for that I think would really take my skills as a writer and as a creative person and as a language teacher and put it on an international scale.
Interesting. So you're actually considering walking away from stand-up comedy for good?
I think I'm walking away from the stand-up comedy business. I'm not walking away from being a funny person who, like, I still see myself, even if I go deep into language learning, language teaching and education, I still see myself being a person that's going to travel around the world talking about this in front of audiences and being a public front person.
Wow.
So I still get to be funny and talk, but I don't have to be a clown for people, and I don't have to perform for drink tickets and chicken fingers.
Wow. Okay. That's big. That's a big moment.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, dude. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that your outside comedy life, whatever that's considered, is going very well. That's awesome, man. You're certainly a good dude and deserve it.